Thank you. Some words you hear, and you know that when you hear them, you were meant to hear them from the day you were born. It's Pashut. You don't have to ask anybody, was this the one I was meant to hear? You know, your neshama knows. And I know that if there's one thing that you're like unbelievable, I kept on hearing being called the team, your team of mechanchim. And vadfathers? Vadfathers. So if there's one thing I know that you could see what was most important to them is that each of you, through the Torah, should finally get to meet your own neshama, to meet your own soul. So first of all, I'll give you a bracha, that whenever it is you hear that one Torah, that one story, that one nigun, you don't have to ever doubt and ask, was that the one I waited for my whole life? You just don't. If you feel it, you know it, and you move on. So I want to share with you a story that I read this year, that I knew the second I read it, my whole life would depend on this. And maybe you heard me say it before, because every time since then that I have this chus to open my mouth, I try to share this story. But I waited the whole year for it to be Parhsta Chukat to say the Torah, say this story. So earlier this year, this was to a concert in Rav Kook, in Rav Kook's house. The first Yeshivat Merkaz Arab, right? Should the Chaver were there this year? Have they been before? Beit Harav, sure some of you have been. One of my favorite places in the world. And I don't know, I was very nervous because standing in that makom where Rav Kook was pouring out his heart and soul, passing by the room where he used to sit and write, it's a very earth-shaking feeling, and it puts a lot of yira v'fachad in you, a lot of awe. So I opened up one of the sfarim that my Yedid Nefesh, Rabbi Mashal, Rabbi Judah Mashal gave me many years ago, and in it there was a story there. And in the year 1932, Taf Reish Tzadik Bet, remember Rav Kook passes away, Taf Reish Tzadik Hey, right? It's amongst many reasons why many women have the name Terza. So it comes from, actually, one of the reasons is that Taf Reish Tzadik Hey was a big year, Terza. So Rav Kook had a group of very wealthy philanthropists come and visit him. They were visiting from the States. And after a week of traveling around Eretz Yisrael, they came to Rav Kook and they said, "Oh, Rabbi, we came to bid farewell to you, we're going back home. But we had to let you know that this last week that we had was absolutely tremendous. It was so incredible. We learned so much, we connected so deeply. It was such a privilege to be here in the Holy Land." So Rav Kook says, "So, may I ask you, would you care to join us here and dwell with us here?" "Oh, no. It wouldn't add up. It wouldn't work out, calculation-wise for us to be here. It wouldn't add up. It wouldn't make any sense." So Rav Kook says to them, it's interesting, he says, this week, and it came out then also, it's Parhsta Chukat. And he says that in this Parsha we begin full force towards Eretz Yisrael, going towards the land of Israel. And who's the first nation we have to conquer in the wars which begin this Parsha, this portion of the week? Sichon Melech Cheshbon. Sichon, the king of math. King of calculations. He says, Rav Kook says, nothing's changed since then. Nothing's changed since then. None of us moved here to Eretz Yisrael because we sat down a piece of paper and it added up and it worked out that it would definitely be it would definitely make sense for us to come to Eretz Yisrael. But Eretz Yisrael, you guys are going to Chum Mizimra Sa'aretz, you're going to wherever you're going. You know what it means to take Mizimra Sa'aretz on this level of Rav Kook? It means that whenever you think you could shine like a gavalt, like a star, don't start with the cheshbonos. Oh, can I really be like I was in yeshiva now that can I really shine that strong? Am I really that real? You have a zetz going on inside. kill Sichon Melech Heshbon. He's the first person that stands between you and Eretz Yisrael. The first thing. If you think no matter what you did during the day, during the week, comes Erev Shabbos, Yisnari Ma'afar Kumi, oh, who am I to get up? And just look what I did this week. Shh. Eilecha Hashem Ekra. Don't. Sichon's gone. That king stands, that chatterbox stands in front of us, any mamish all the time. So, in the schus of this parsha, in the schus of all the tzaddikim you learned from who were able to shut off their chatterboxes and just hear the Borei Olam, to hear the creator of the world, you should be zochet to really know how to call out to Hashem without anyone, anything, anybody, any thought telling us, who are you kidding? You can't do that. Eilecha Hashem Ekra V'yel Hashem Ezmano Eilecha Hashem